Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is directed by David Yates and is written by J.K. Rowling, the original author of basically all the Wizarding World of Harry Potter books. And it's a story about a guy named Newt Scamander who goes on to New York to find all the magical and fantastic beasts that escaped out of his suitcase while trying to make sure that nobody ever finds out about this. And he runs into a few characters named Tina and Kowalski, who's basically like a nomad who actually knew about these creatures. So they all end up coming together to find these creatures, and somehow there's some mysterious stuff going on. Yeah. Basically like you know what it's gonna be. So what are my thoughts on Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? Well, let's go on for some of the issues. There are the few editing choices in this movie in the beginning that felt too quick. Like a shot with the American flag, it just jumped a bit and it didn't really saw me. It just looked so sloppy. And there are a few cut scenes where a few characters will walk and will jump too fast to another edit. And sometimes there's some extensive dialogue in the beginning. And some exciting elements that really didn't need to be there. And I think that is it. I really enjoyed Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I know this is a prequel to the Harry Potter movies. I've seen some of the Harry Potter films, and I enjoy them so far. But one of my favorite parts of this movie, that I feel like a movie that can stand on its own, it does set up a new world. But at its core, it felt like a movie that could stand on its own. Unlike some prequels like The Hobbit, some sequels like Jurassic World, some prequel like the Star Wars prequels. Yeah. I'm looking at you, Attack of the Clones. It just felt like a movie that could stand on its own. One of my favorite characters of this movie, Kowalski, I was a bit worried that he could be annoying because this type of character is likely to annoy the audience. Thankfully, he didn't. He was funny, he was entertaining, and at the end, he gave a lot of emotion to the scene that he's in, and I really appreciated him as a character at that point. But my favorite character in this movie is by far, Newt Scamander. He was entertaining as the hero of this movie. He had the vulnerability, he had the likability to him. He was entertaining. The actor who played him was fantastic. I really loved him in this movie. By far, one of my favorite parts is a great rendition of Harry Potter to now. Or at least, this is a prequel and Harry Potter was after. Fuck, I hate prequels when they do that. But aside from that, the action scenes are also really cool, and as I said, the effects in the beginning were a bit choppy. They get better as the film progresses, and they were breathtaking. And the actual beasts themselves, they were magnificent. Like from some of the Harry Potter films I saw with the creatures, I also want to own these creatures because they were so entertaining to watch. they are like awe-inspiring as Jurassic Park. Not in CGI form, but the way the shots and cinematography and the way the scene feels around them, just breathtaking. The cinematography also very good. I even like some of the acting, some of the editing, and it just felt constructive. It felt like it didn't need to set up anything. It just felt like it could be a good movie on its own. And that's my favorite part of this movie. As I said in the beginning of this video, there's a few problems with of the editing, and there's a few scenes that could be taken out and be put into an extended edition. But overall, I really enjoy Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I wouldn't say this is above, like, the Deathly Hallows Part 2 or Order of the Phoenix. But overall, I really think that this is among some of the great Harry Potter films. I cannot wait to see where this franchise goes from here, and I'm going to give it an A-. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry if I sound a bit different. I am pretty sick. I'm going through a rough cough, and I hope you guys bear with me as I get better. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.